What's going on, traders? We're back with another weekly forecast. Hope all of you had a good weekend, and let's hope that we all have a great trading week this week. If you know anybody that wants to learn supply and demand, send them to my channel. Maybe send them this video. I'd really appreciate it, and it really help my channel out a lot. So, anyways, let's get right into it. So, Aussie US dollar had this monthly supply drawn out before. It just tipped over. But we are still on this uptrend on the daily. So regardless that this supply zone broke, this might be a zone. I just want to see this momentum line broken at least and come to down here because I do like that basing, and I do think that this has potential to be a zone if we get a bigger move away. So that's something to keep an eye out on Aussie US dollar. Even though the monthly demand or supply broke, it's still okay. I think a lot of times it will just peak over, look for liquidity. So maybe because there was kind of a little zone right there, which was kind of the initial reaction, but like that's a terrible zone. Just it barely had any move away, right? So I still will look. I usually don't even go to the monthly. I just had this monthly zone drawn out for extra confirmation kind of thing. So Aussie CAD. I might as well delete these lines so there's no confusion. Let's go take a look at. Actually, this could be updated. We'll do this like that. This daily level, I'm pretty sure, yeah, it wasn't a bad daily level. As for new supply, there's kind of a bunch of zones, like there. You have that too and that, but like I'm gonna get rid of this one. Something to keep in mind though, like there's a lot of supply up here. This one broke. So that's where we're at now. Oh, and look at that, I reacted right off that level that I just drew out. So now that one's tested. So now there's even more supply above. So as we can see, Aussie CAD's going to have a tough time getting up around here. Good momentum line up. Oh, shit. Whatever. Aussie New Zealand. So this was monthly supply at a daily level here. It's kind of confusing right now. Let me get rid of some of this. So that daily level broke. I took a trade there. I don't know if you guys remember. It was a loss. Oh wait, I forget. Okay, so that momentum line's been broken. Still reacting off this demand. We'll get rid of that supply for the monthly, and then we'll add this new monthly supply. And the reason that this is supply is because that was a momentum line and it's now broken. And this demand. This momentum line is also broken by this candle close right there. And that demand was removed. And that demand took out this supply. So yeah, that's kind of where we are right now. There is going to be some buyers right here for sure. Draw it like that. And then these zones are kind of crap. This is tested on the way out. Still not too bad though. There might also be something here, but I'm not a huge fan of that. Yeah. On the CAD yen, that drop, this continuation pattern didn't work. I'm not surprised. You have this uptrend that's trying to be broken. You have this demand that's being respected right now. As you can see, you had a reaction off there. Yeah, and that's possibly a trade right there. Because this is a daily uptrend. So you could even find a set and forget in there. I remember I looked at this. I didn't like any of those levels there. Anyways, that's CAD yen. As far as supply, you have a little bit of supply right there and right there. My bet would be for the top one. The only thing to consider is there's been a lot of trading in this area before. So, yeah. CAD Swiss. Tested zone. It's reacting. I think there's some levels there on the 1 hour. Might be able to take that level right there. Look for 5-minute confirmation. But that momentum line is still holding. That's not a break of it, so it's still holding. I would still have it drawn like that. It might be, you know what? I'm gonna make it sideways. It's sideways to me because this demand was broken. So, and you're gonna have some selling up here as well. Swiss yen. This was broken. Still on that uptrend. You're gonna have buyers right here. Might be a potential trap area as well. And you're gonna have some demand down here as well. As for supply, a lot of trading in this area. It's kind of reaction off that zone too. It's not much for supply. We'll get there when we get there because this isn't really going to do that much anyways, most likely. Euro USD. A lot of big mess here. So there's that. As far as a momentum line goes, I draw something like that. And we might have new supply forming here. It's not the best. It is tested as well. If you can get a move away here, I might be looking for selling up there. But that's what I see. Nice opportunities for short. If you see all of these green candles, that's essentially all profit margin. Euro pound, that momentum line has been broken. This trend is now sideways. You have supply being respected, demand being respected, potential trap set up here. But yeah, that's what I see here. It's just kind of in this range. Euro yen. See if this was a reaction off anything. It wasn't. You have some pretty nice supply zones here though. A lot of trading in the area though, but it seems to be fine sometimes. I think it's reacting off that, yeah. So it's reacting off this momentum line as we speak. If this momentum line gets broken, I will have that drawn out as supply. Give me 1 second, guys. Alright, sorry about that. Okay, the pound USD looks kind of similar. I had all these zones broken here. That's how I draw the momentum line. Like I said on the last one, if that gets broken, I will have that drawn out as supply. That's what I see for now. I don't even know why I have that drawn out. It's kind of a clunky area. Pound Swiss, that was broken. You have some new supply though. broke some demand. So that's how I would draw that out. And then you had it reacting right there. That would have been a zone. Yeah. So it's kind of in the sideways range right now as well. Pound yen. We got that. Just trying to be broken right now. Like that. You're going to have some selling up here as well. Similar pictures though for a lot of these. New Zealand USD. I'm not surprised that that supply was broken if you look at this wick. Right there, potential new supply forming if this momentum line's broken. Looks like that's for the situation for a lot of pairs right now. So you had this supply. Let me start from here. You had this supply. There's a reaction off that. You had new supply. Supply. So that's what I see. You got supply above. It just didn't make it. As for demand, you got quite a few demand zones below. New Zealand, Swiss. You even have a new zone right here. Potential zone forming there. Oh wait, this might even be a zone. Not yet. It's getting there though. As for supply, all these little supply zones here, they just barely got hit. But there's even one like right here as well that you could say got hit. But most of these, yeah, if this momentum line gets broken on all these last few pairs I've been going over, I will be drawing these out as new supply zones. New Zealand yen. God, like all these are the same, eh? Same shit. Not even gonna go over it. USD CAD. We're coming up to this zone. This is a good example, guys. Demand is now in control. So if you had a set and forget here, it's kind of risky. But I definitely like this zone for shorts. We're on a trend down. Let me just get rid of this. Get to that. Yeah, so demand removed. Demand in control. This supply was removed. Got some nice supply right here. I'll be looking for shorting opportunities in there. JPY. Oops. Sideways market. Got some new supply right here. I like that supply because it was broken. Yeah, demand's now in control. But clearly it's going to be ranging in here. I think for maybe the next week or so. I don't know. We'll see. USD Swiss. This was broken. But there's a bunch of little zones here. Like that. That's tested. It's reacting off of it though. Got that zone. As for supply. So kind of ranging. Similar to USD CAD. And last one, USD Singapore. You have a couple. We got a continuation pattern right here. Reacted nicely off this demand zone, as you can see. Might have been a trade in there. Doesn't look like it. But yeah, so it's gonna be ranging. So I don't know, not too exciting charts, but we'll see how it goes this week. And if you made it this far, maybe share the video. Really help my channel out, and drop a like, maybe a comment. Anyways, guys, best of luck this week. Take care.